JNU VC, Jawaharlal Nehru University Vice Chancellor, Srimati Shantisri Dhulipudi Pandit Madam. She is our madam and we have worked together for so many years, and she was my guru also. I was her student. So I know her that she is a woman with courage, with intellectuality, with frankness, openness, and she was made an address of controversies. So this is how some people try to damage her reputation. But as a professor, and I being the professor, we will have some limitations. We are forced to take some academic sessions in which we have to express our opinions, and these opinions may hurt some people's feelings. So we should be very cautious while giving lectures. So my dear friends, our VC madam is a highly talented, and unfortunately she took a topic on speaking about the God's caste. She would not have done, but it is an academic session. She was forced to speak, and she had expressed her views which were spoken by, which were given by Dr B R Ambedkar. So all about controversies stirred by Shantisri Dhulipati Pandit. From the day one of her appointment, Jawaharlal Nehru University JNU Vice Chancellor Shantisri Dhulipati Pandit kicked off controversies on one issue or other issues. Jawaharlal Nehru University Vice Chancellor seems to be no stranger to controversy. From the day one of her appointment at JNU, she kicked off controversies on one issue or other issues. The fresh in the list is about her statement on the caste of gods. Pandit in her latest statement said that no god is a Brahmin. Here is a list of controversies that surrounded her since her appointment to JNU. The JNU VC has stoked latest controversies saying that no god is Brahmin. Speaking during a program organized by Dr. Ambedkar International Center in Delhi, Pandit said that anthropologically gods do not belong to the upper caste, and even Lord Shiva could be from scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. This is the main allegation on our Pandit madam. See, all the gods, Brahmin means the one who takes birth 2 times, Dvija. That means all the people, according to Vedas, as a scholar, as a doctorate, as a scholar in different Vedas, Adharmana Veda, I am telling you that all the people who have taken birth, they are Shudras. And thread sacrifice, after thread sacrifice, the second life starts. The second birth comes. This is said by Vedas. That's why Dvi, twice, Jaha means taking birth. So every human being, it applies to the human beings. Of course, God has no caste. God has no form. God has no gender. So God entity, Lord Shiva and all others, all the gods, they are purely vegetarian, and they are all considered to be Brahmins according to our conception, human conception. Human intellectuality is limited. We can see, suppose we can see some sceneries. We can see up to ½ kilometer or 1 kilometer limit, and after that we can't see. So our sight is limited, and we can hear the words of our friends. of 500 meters or 1000 meters. After that we can't hear. So our power of hearing is limited. And we can think of anything that is also limited. Hearing power, seeing power, what all the powers blessed by the God to the human being, they are limited. So there is a homogeneity rule in science that only limited can understand the conception of another limited thing. So the limited human mind should think of another human mind. So then this homogeneity, according to the homogeneity, we can understand the other human being's intellect. But unfortunately, these days we are unable to understand the concept, what the other's mind is and what he is having in his mind, the other person is having in his mind. So this concept of the Jawaharlal Nehru University, JNU, has got its first ever woman Vice Chancellor, Shanti Sri Dhulipati Pandit. Soon after her appointment was announced on February 7th, 2022, her earlier tweets, which had communal remarks, surfaced on Twitter. The Twitter account bearing her name at the rate of Shanti Sri D was deleted right after the controversy erupted over the social media posts. However, she described the tweets as a conspiracy against her and said that she never had a Twitter account. I was misquoted, was paraphrasing Ambedkar's views. JNU VC on caste of God's remark. Most of you should know the origins of our gods anthropologically. No god is a Brahmin. The highest is a Kshatriya. Shanti Sri Dhulipati Pandit had said. After her no god is upper caste remark stoked controversy, JNU VC Shanti Sri Dhulipati Pandit defended her comments as an academic exercise and said she was misquoted on her comments. She also said she is an academic first. Yeah, she is a professor, she is an academician first. And people should get angry with the B R Ambedkar, for it was he who was paraphrasing. I was asked to speak on Dr. Ambedkar views on gender justice. And in this context, Dhulipati Shanti Sri Madam had spoken all the words, and see, the God has no caste, the God has no gender, the God has no form. And Lord Krishna has taken his birth in the midst of cowherds. Lord Rama has taken his birth in Ayodhya, in a Kshatriya family, in this way. So anyhow, this caste this should not be applied to the God, and I apologize on behalf of Dhulipati Shanti Sri Pandit Madam that this caste this allegation was a part, it was a political drama. So she further said that the same program, let me tell all women that all women according to Manusmriti are Shudras. So no woman can claim she is a Brahmin or anything else, and it is only by marriage that you get the husband or father's caste on you. I think this is something which is extraordinarily regressive. And thirdly, in 2011, Shanti Sri Dhulipati Madam Pandit also faced allegations of corruption when she was a professor of Savitri Bhai Phule Pune University. She allegedly granted admission to 1,800 Indian students on seats meant for persons of Indian origin, PIO, violating rules set on August 5th, 2011 report in DNA. Just after her appointment as the JNU VC in February this year, a Twitter handle surfaced at the rate of Shanti Sri D, which means tweets condoning Mahatma Gandhi's assassination, criticized BJP's opponents, slammed Shaheen Bagh protesters farmers. The Twitter handle was deleted after the controversy. The VC later clarified that she never had a Twitter account. Similarly, the JNU VC courted controversy over her English language skills in a press statement in February 2022. She thanked PM Modi and laid out the agenda before her. She faced criticism over many grammatical errors in their press release. So, this is a political drama, and we, the professors, the academicians, we concentrate only on the studies and the upliftment of the students. We try to reform the society, and we try to remove all the evil effects or the evil practices in the society. So the teacher will always be a social reformer, will always be a courageous man, and his thinkings will always be radical and revolutionary. These qualities may make a professor to express his feelings boldly, which may hurt some sect of people, for which definitely we will apologize to the public if the people felt badly. And I wish our madam and the people to be happy, to be in a congenial atmosphere, and I pray the God to give her a long life and a long service and a good time to render her services to the public, and never to, I advise her not to get discouraged with all these allegations and all. So failure is the stepping stone for the success. When we were transformed to this stage, we had faced a lot of problems, lot of challenges we met, and we could solve all the problems. And so I request the public to understand the professor's verses in a positive manner. And of course, if people think if it is in a wrong way, definitely with a broad mind you can bear with her. Thank